Lisa Maria Presley passed away yesterday. The singer-songwriter, humanitarian, and only child of rock and roll pioneer Elvis Presley was 20 days shy of her 55th birthday.
And joining us now, first at 4 TMZ, executive producer Charles Latibeaudiere. Charles, thank you so much for joining us. This is quite the shocker. Lisa Marie just having walked the red carpet at the Golden Globes. We understand a medical emergency unfolded at her home. What are the latest details we know so far on this?
Yeah, Anthony and Tia, this one has really shaken up Hollywood. And as you said, from the moment we broke the story yesterday that she had suffered a cardiac arrest at her home in Calabasas, it was really just a matter of hours, about 8 hours, when news came and her mother, Priscilla Presley, announced that she had died at the hospital. But this all started Thursday morning. We found out that she had suffered this cardiac arrest. Her housekeeper found her unresponsive in her bedroom. The key here is they still don't know how long she was in that state before the housekeeper found her. Her ex-husband, Danny Kehoe, her first husband, has been living at the home there with her, and he performed CPR until paramedics arrived. They used some epinephrine to regain a pulse and then transported her to a hospital. But, you know, it is apparent now that she was unresponsive for far too long. She was put into an induced coma for a few hours, but they were not able to save her, and she was pronounced dead shortly before 6 p.m. here in LA on Thursday. So, you know, the family obviously is reeling. It is, as you said, it's just an odd timing. Because everyone had just seen her on Tuesday night if they tuned in for the Golden Globes. She and Priscilla were, you know, on camera, were very moved by the fact that Austin Butler had won the Golden Globe for his portrayal of Elvis. And we expected to see Lisa Marie at all of the award shows coming up. You know, this is the start of award season here in Hollywood, and that's not going to happen now. So there is a lot to sort out for this family going forward, a family that has seen so much tragedy going back to Elvis's death at the age of 42 from a heart attack.
And then Lisa Marie having her son to commit suicide, tragic as well. Let's talk about Lisa Marie, you know, being the only child Elvis had. She sold off Elvis Presley's enterprises, but is still the owner of Graceland. Has there been any talk of what happens with that estate now?
Nothing has been solidified. What we're told is that more than likely Riley and possibly her other two daughters, Harper and Finley. We don't know exactly how things will be divvied up. She still gets, she'd sold off, I believe it was about 85% of Elvis Enterprises. So there's still money coming from that. And certainly Graceland in and of itself is a huge draw. So there is, as you know, an enormous Presley fortune that will be divvied up here. And you know, part of the, you know, one of the things going forward that we're going to be taking a closer look at is what happens to custody of her daughters, Harper and Finley, who are, I believe, 14 years old. They're twins, and custody there, you know, the father is Michael Lockwood, who was her fourth husband, and it was a very, very contentious divorce between Lisa Marie and Michael. So, you know, that's going to be something we're looking at closely, because people that we've been talking to anticipate that there may be some sort of a custody battle here shaping up.
All right, before we let you go, Charles, got to ask you about funeral arrangements. Too soon in terms of those? Do you expect those to be announced anytime shortly? What do we know there?
Yeah, I think there will be an announcement soon. What we have heard is that more than likely Lisa Marie will be laid to rest at Graceland. As everyone, Elvis fans certainly know, he is laid to rest there, and that seems like that is what is going to happen with Lisa Marie. I wouldn't expect that this is going to go on too long, that there will be an announcement as far as funeral arrangements. I don't think it will be a public event. I think this is probably going to be, you know, just something for the family and probably some close friends, but I don't expect that this will be a large public event.
Okay. All right. Charles Latibeaudiere with TMZ. Thank you so much for taking time for us this afternoon, sir. We appreciate it.
Sure, guys.